Yeah, you know it is the highest host, Adam Mill, right here at the podcast studio. And, my blunt's coming to an end. We need to fill up our lungs. And, of course, we got a very special guest, the Queen of Ganj, Miss Laganja Esatranja in the building.
Let's go!
You ready to go shot?
Hell yeah, let's go!
Ready to get high? Let's go, baby.
Following you.
Oh, I can't walk in with that.
Travel
Can't walk in with that.
I thought you got high everywhere.
Right to the dab.
Right to the dubs. Ooh, Sherbert Queen. It's already calling my name.
You want the Sherbert Queen shatter?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
Also, what is lemon cherry gelato?
You want to see it? I can show it to you.
Yeah, that looks good.
We ain't show us the texture. Textures, yeah.
I like it.
Ooh, that was a big one. You got that purple, I got that green.
I never understand the difference between diamond and sugar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what you want. Listen,
I do.
you are very familiar with that weed shop.
Well, I may have played tic-tac-toe here. I want that lemon one.
Okay, the lemon.
The 4-pack.
You want the 4-pack?
Hell yeah.
Okay. I like diesel, tangerine, kush. You want sativa,
Tangerine.
indica?
You know I want tangerine.
There's tangy, yeah. They also got the hat tricks which are infused as well. They're like a diamond tipped infused.
Diamond tip sounds good. All right, sign me up.
It's a diamond tip.
Okay. Is that my limit? How do I
You're
do?
doing pretty good. You're still.
Am I at my limit?
No. You're at 127, so you have like another
70.
80.
Okay.
Yeah, like
So let's
something.
do ganja. Are we gonna play any games? I know that smile means yes. We're bringing the games back.
Oh, your little backpack. Sheesh. Maybe you just come out with a little paper bag. Yeah! Hell yeah, dude. You know what it is. It's the highest host, Adam Mill, chilling out right here at the Crown OG Studios, baby. I'm ready for another Getting High with show. I'm excited for this one. I got a longtime friend in the building. IRL friend. That means like we go out and have lunch together and we hang out at each other's houses and shit. And she's a choreographer. She's a musician. She's a lip sync assassin. Oh, she she got a lot of puns too, dude. And she can totally make every conversation turn green. And a queen of catchphrases. I know a lot of catchphrases that be used. If you're watching this live, thank you to everyone on live. If you listen to this on a podcast, thank you wherever you're at in the world. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you already see what's going on. But I'm talking about the one and only Miss Laganja Esatranja.
Yes, God.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it. I really liked can turn every room green. Is that what you said?
Turn every conversation green?
No, I think you said turn every room.
Turn every room green.
I was feeling it.
I
It
like
was
that too.
TLC Trading Spaces vibe. Like I just come in and paint the room green.
Just you're out here with the energy. We
I
making
love
it happen.
it.
Listen, it's like I've known you for years. Look, I got one of your first
OG merch.
I know you mentioned
Available at laganjaestranger.com.
What?
But not this. This is gone.
It's not available anymore.
Nah, that's long gone.
This is like vintage Laganja.
My father even called me the other day and he was like, I think you should bring back that I feel very attacked sign and put Tennessee above it or Texas above it so that all the people who are being, hated on by our government have an I feel very attacked shirt because people have been carrying my sign in the rallies.
I actually saw that.
Crazy.
What? How's
Crazy.
that? How is that like you're just on a reality TV show, living your life, saying how you feel, and now what is it, like a decade? How long ago was that?
Damn, we're really good. The shade. Where's the shade button?
What do you mean shade?
Why you gotta say it's been a decade?
I'm just
You're making me feel old.
How long? I mean,
It's been a decade.
Has it been 10 years?
I filmed it in 2013. It came out in 14.
Okay.
But I filmed it in 13, so it's been a decade.
What's wrong with that? It's
No, it just means I'm established.
Yes,
Yeah.
you experienced. You learned a lot. You're about to tour the world. Like what?
Well, yes and no. I'm about to tour the U.S. on the Work the World tour.
Okay.
But I do have several international dates coming up. I'm going to Thailand for 420, which is fucking so cool. Super excited. I've got Sydney, Australia. I'm performing at the Opera House.
You ever been to Australia?
I have, yeah.
You been to Thailand?
No, first time there.
Okay.
And now that weed is legal, what better time? You know what I mean?
I've been watching videos. This is crazy in Thailand
I
right
hear
now.
it's crazy. I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Only because I know I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Why?
You know, I like to have fun.
Okay.
I like to have fun. I like to have some cocktails. You know, go out, see the things that you don't see in America.
Cocktails, beverages.
You know, you take it how you want to take it.
Thank you, guys. Hold on. Do I have a laugh track here? Hold on, dude.
Oh,
Do
the
I have
laugh
that?
track. We need the laugh track. You're
Do I-
laughing enough for me. Hey.
Oh, that was a good one right there, right? That was good. I got to get used to this shit. I'm not used to it.
I love it. Host and programmer.
You
better. Multitasking. But no, I also have Bogota, Colombia. I'm going to Chile, and I'm going to Sao Paulo, Brazil. So it's not necessarily a tour, but I'm going to these places. Check out my website, laganjastranja.com. I got a calendar finally. Took a decade, but I have a working calendar where people can find out where to follow me.
Listen, I have a calendar too, but I barely use it because I'm just that guy who's an asshole.
You said you're going to New York for 420?
420 on the East Coast. It's crazy in New York right now, so I'm excited about that. It's going to be lit. And speaking of 420, we just came back from Apothecary.
We sure did. They hooked me up.
I think you got the biggest bag I seen. You're a smart shopper.
Well, you gave me a limit, so I wanted to reach it.
But like, you know exactly what you want when you go into a shop. It's like you went right to the concentrates immediately.
That's where I want to start.
You're like, let me get the hash. I need that. Ooh, that looks cute. I like that name. That has queen in it.
Names. I know. I do judge a book by its cover, but I like to smell it too. The nose knows, you know.
Yeah. But you go for the names. You're like,
I go for the strains. I think like, you know, terpenes. So I like limonene, anything with like tangerine, tangy. And then I like grape and purple. So that's like when I want more of an indica, obviously.
but you got some purple that's a sativa too.
I did. I got a purple tangy, which I've never tried. And wasn't that by the Apothecary's like home line?
It's by Blitz. It's the house brand.
The house brand.
I like their house brands. They got a lot of amazing flavors.
Purple tangy.
Yeah, your nose knows.
I did. I picked it by the name, but then I smelt it and I was like, yeah, that's right.
So you went to the hash and then you moved over and you just started getting pre-rolls and you're just like,
No, I did the soda next.
oh no, you did the edibles. You're
Because
all
I
right.
feel like, you know, hash comes first. It's the heaviest. It's the hardest hitting.
Okay.
Then I'm going to have Cottonmouth. So I went ahead and got me. I can't believe Pabst Blue Ribbon is making.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. It makes me think of Lana Del Rey, though. Pabst Blue Ribbon. I don't know the lyrics, but she sings about
She
this.
sings about PBRs?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you got the PBRs. You went to the lemon first because you were familiar with that one. You're like,
I did. I saved it. I'm trying a new one right now. This
that's
is
the daytime guava.
Yeah.
Low
15
dose.
milligrams with THCV, which Adam told me was THC visual. So I'm going to go with that. Sounds right to me.
Do you remember your first time smoking?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really do.
Because look at
I
what's
don't
on
remember a lot, but
Did little Laganja ever think that she
No.
would have... You see what's sitting on the table, right?
I do.
Yeah. You
It's
got your
the iconic
you got your own bong now that's
water
available.
pipe. Mm-hmm.
We can say bong.
I know. I'm just.
We're not in
I'm
we're not in
practicing
a weed
what they've
shop.
taught me to say. It's the water pipe.
Yes.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
medication. Yeah.
Well, I take a bong to get ripped. All right, I'm in California.
Let
I
her rip.
am a recreational consumer or an adult use or whatever lingo you want to use, and I'm gonna get ripped off a bong.
Yeah, so I partnered with Empire Glass, and I'm so proud of it because I love the logo on the bottom. I feel like that's super lit. I got the sandblasted all black bowl piece, and then a little Greek key, you know, up top. So I love Versace, and Greek key is definitely one of their motifs that they use often.
Right.
So you'll see that with my branding. And then I got the little, you know, weed hand, which you do, Cheech and Chong do. You know, it's the classic.
Yeah, well,
So I wanted something that everybody would like, you know.
And you killed it with the Beaker bong because Beaker's
Just classic.
classic.
Yeah.
It's thick.
Yeah, it is. It's very sturdy.
Yes.
It's got the ice catcher.
And it's the white and black, you know. You can't really. It's a glass and black.
I know everyone was like, we thought you were gonna do rainbow. We thought you were gonna like
gold and bedazzle it.
And I mean, eventually I would love to, right? But I just wanted something that was classic that I could see ultimately in a straight man's house. You know, I wanted it to be universal. Well, I know what a lot of stoners are out here in California, so I'm trying to, meet the clientele.
It's in a straight man studio.
I love it. I love it. That I definitely never thought. I thought if I was gonna have a water piece, it wouldn't be in a straight man studio. So hey,
how was Lil Laganja? Lil J? How was Lil J growing up? Did Lil J smoke weed? Was Lil J gonna be? What was Lil J when he grew up?
Lil J was like,
were you a good student?
Oh yeah. Both my parents were high school counselors for 30 plus years.
Oh,
so okay. I had no option. I had a 4.0. I was in the honor roll. I was very proud of that. I was in the student council. I was a suck up for sure to the teachers.
This is in Texas.
This is in Texas.
If anyone's not familiar.
Yes, in Dallas, Texas. That's double $.
Okay.
And so that was like really fun, but also kind of weird because I was a weird kid. I'm sure you can imagine that.
What makes a kid weird? I feel like everyone's weird in their own way. Like what was?
Let's just say I've always been eccentric. I've always been attracted to the arts, to looking fabulous.
You do look fabulous today, by the way.
Thank you so much.
I told you that off air, but I wanted to say it on here too. I don't think I've ever actually interviewed you in. Is it still drag?
Yes,
Are you still in drag? What do we call it now? Because I know
I would say due to the fact that I have like a giant marijuana leaf on my head and like big old lashes out to here, it's drag.
But I mean, those big lashes are like normal now. I see.
Well, and I have a problem with that. I mean, I'm not trying to judge any woman out there, but ladies, these lashes are getting out of control. Okay, they are so big. There is shadows cast from overhead lighting. I mean, look, I love a big lash. Ladies who out there who wear big lashes, I'm with you. It's cool. Be yourself. Express yourself. If that makes you happy, I support it. But however, if you're asking my opinion, when you wear a lash this big, you're in drag. And I know a lot of girls nowadays, they like to get up and drag, and props to them. But for me, yeah, this would be drag. But I like the color choice, the vibe I'm trying to give is more myself.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's like stuff. It's not like super like traditional.
Yeah, I'm not wearing like boas and pink hair and big rhinestone earrings.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever interviewed you. Well, I haven't spoken to you since you've came out as
trans, but you did. Candace was there.
Where? Oh, when we
filmed.
When we did
right
Misters.
when I first came out as trans, and I think it was actually even before I'd come out publicly.
Was it Misters and Marys? When we were filming that. For those of you that don't know, Laganja and I used to do a live episode on Twitch during quarantine because, we both like to create content and we like to entertain. So we came up with a concept called Misters and Marys, where it was Misters and the Mary. Yeah. And we would just discuss weekly topics. Talked about
RuPaul's Drag
we did
Race.
a little
recap.
And then we played games. We had a segment called
Weed
or Queen.
I forgot that's how it went. We got to do that again.
It was called
Weed or Queen. That's right. I didn't even have choreography. Oh my God. So fun.
Where we would, I would look up drag queens and weed strains, and I would give you a name, and you would have to guess if it was a.
It started with like us going back and forth doing that, but then I got tired of like looking up names and researching. It was more fun to guess. So then Adam became the official highest host.
I fucking did all the
search. I was getting really high back then. Oh my God.
That was like 2+ years ago.
I know.
When we were doing that.
A lot has changed.
There's so many names that have come out since then.
I know.
I feel like drag, trans, it's just out there now. It's like so out there.
It's definitely out there. I definitely think drag is, I don't want to say like fully mainstream, but it's well on its way to being, I always tell people, look, when I can walk into Home Depot and someone goes, that's Laganja, Esatranja, or Jay Jackson, then we have officially made the crossover. But that ain't really happening just yet, So, I mean, to me, mainstream is Mickey Mouse, McDonald's, Nicole Kidman. That's mainstream. I mean, some would argue that Trixie Mattel, Alaska Thunderfuck, RuPaul, well, definitely RuPaul.
Yeah.
But
She had a song with Elton John. What
Hello.
are we talking about?
But do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know if we're fully mainstream yet, but I think we're on our way.
But I know that, like, there's like TV shows now that are focusing on, you know, the queer community.
Yes.
And it used to just be a channel.
There's definitely a lot more representation. You're right. It used to just be Logo, which is what my season of Drag Race came out on.
Over a decade ago. I'm just kidding.
Now you're really shady. Now you're really being shady. I like it.
No, but so we did a show called Mrs. and Mary's. We did the Weed or Queen. We also did terms where I would come up with vocabulary from
What did we call
cannabis.
that one?
I don't remember, but you would come up with terms in the community, and I would come up with terms in my community.
It's gonna bug me. I can't think of the name of that segment because we had cute names for all the segments. You know, like Rue Cap, Weed or Queen. It wasn't Would You Rather. It was like
Fuck, do I have it in my notes? I probably don't even have it. Boom, boom, boom. No, I don't.
damn.
Words. Nope, I just called it
But
words.
you're right. It was like I would use drag queen words, and you would have to try to use them in a sentence or guess what they meant.
Yeah.
And then you would use stoner terms, and I would have to try to guess or use them in a
Yeah.
sentence. That was a good one. I liked that one.
educational.
That was educational. Yeah.
And then my favorite, which I feel like I am way better at now, that everyone used to love.
Oh, the TikToks.
The TikToks.
The TikToks. See?
TikTok.
We had a name for everything. Damn, I can't believe we forgot that one. Surely there's a thing or someone on this chat in here, no? You all know Mr. Mary's old fans up in here?
I'm sure they'll see the name. The word name I totally am blanking on right now, but I remember the other
But
segments.
TikTok, yeah, you have gotten good, huh?
Oh yeah, my dancing skills are amazing now. I don't know about choreography yet,
Okay.
cause my memory's shit.
Yeah, same.
But I can. What do you mean same? You're like a choreographer. Did you just do some shit for like Broadway?
Well, we're working on it. It's not on Broadway yet. I can definitely remember choreography. That's like, my love language. But remembering facts and things, no. Scripts, yes. Things I have to remember for work. Good job. I could do that really well. But real memory, I'm like, what did we do last night?
Didn't you like
Shit.
dance for like Madonna and
I
Beyonce and Miley
Not
Cyrus
Beyonce.
and fucking
Not Beyonce.
Germany's
One day.
Germany's model show and
Germany's top model, yes.
and
for Heidi Klum.
and didn't you do all these? You were on So You Think You Can Dance and
Yes.
like you were on all these dance shows. What you mean? You're queen of choreo.
That's what I'm saying. I can remember choreography. I just coming to remembering facts or history or science or things we learned in school. I'm like,
The word 1812, no, but that lip sync assassin dance.
I'm already terrified. I'm like, not 1812. Please don't quiz me on history.
All right, you ready for some fourth grade history? No, I'm just kidding.
Stop, I'll die.
Oh, that'd be a great segment. You know what?
Not with me, but I helped to come up with it.
But the thing is, like, I just don't want my guests to feel like dumb. I want them to
Yeah.
feel cool and chill. Like when you
I
start
do.
bringing up like like, all right, guys, we're gonna do third grade math. You ready?
Yeah, math I could do.
Oh, yeah?
I was good at math. Yeah.
What was your strong school subject?
Math.
Math?
Yeah, I was really good at math. Because it was like, I don't know. It just made sense to me. There was a correct answer. With a lot of other stuff, it was like A, B, C, D. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I think it's C, but B looks really good.
I just
With
go by the
math, it was
names.
like there's one answer. It's either right or it's wrong.
Right.
I loved algebra and all of that. Yeah.
Ugh. If X plus Y equals Z, tell me what Q is.
Work queen.
Oh my god, dude. But you've been like super active because not only are you like you just filmed a music video, I know you're in the studio making music, you're helping other
am.
people choreograph their whole sets and routines and videos. You came out with a makeup palette line with Trixie Mattel.
Yes. That was pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Extravaganza.
Extravaganza. Using your terms. How was that process? What's the process of creating a palette?
Well, it's been over 2 years long.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's a process for sure. And it starts with a concept and then you build from there. Your art, your formulas, the launch plan, then you film all of that. I mean, it's a lengthy process and I sent the makeup back a lot to make sure that we got the right shade, the right texture, the right shine. So,
That must have been crazy because I've
so
seen
cool.
like hue palettes and like when you look at green, there's like 100 greens.
Yeah.
And you're like, which green?
Like the Pantone, isn't that what they call it?
Yeah, it's
something like
yeah.
this.
I forgot what the, and they're like all numbered, and it's like all different shades, and you're like, yo,
there's a lot of shades. Yeah. So yeah, I just made something that I love to use every day. I'm wearing it today. That's what's on my eyes tonight.
Okay.
Yep. We got props to you on the eyelid, blunt wrap on the corners, and chicken nugget to blend that out. Those are all the names of the shades.
You named all the shades?
Of course I did. Yeah. Yeah. One is nug, one is medicated, one is green crack. It's pretty good.
You just saw the color and what just came to you, or how did
I think I started with names. No, that's a lie. I started with color first, and then once I got the color story, as they like to call it, I just started naming
fun
things.
with it.
Yeah, there's chasse away. There's ochre.
You
There's
have a
tongue
poussoir?
pops. No, I love that you know that word.
What do you mean? That shit stuck to me forever.
Poussoir.
Do you know how I got that term? You know?
From Robert?
No, from you.
Well, I got it from Robert.
Yeah, well, I was at your house one day.
Okay.
And you had these colored lights on that you could like program. And you're like, here, we're gonna set in the poussoir. And it was like this whole color change, and I'm like, what the fuck is a poussoir?
Oh, my phone's over there charging. I swear to God, I still have that as a light setting. So if you don't know what we're talking about Hue lights. They're $50 a piece. They're so expensive. I wish they'd sponsor me. Hue, come on. And you can program the lights with your phone, and you can make up different not scenarios, different like lighting schemes,
like moods, yeah,
moods. And so one that's like very orangey red fire is called poussoir.
Poussoir.
Because my dear friend Robert, who's a longtime collaborator, he's the one who just directed my music video. He does photography of me all the time.
Robert Heyman. He also has infamous John Hempwick picture of me. The one where I'm in the tie smoking with the hair. Yeah.
America's Next Pop
model. Yeah.
Pop model.
America's Next Pop model picture. People could say I look like John Hempwick.
Yeah. So he and I talk crazy though.
Yeah.
And so
he does talk crazy.
We do.
No filter.
No filter. Yeah. Of course. Like I like it.
He gives no fucks.
Love it. And so yeah, one of our many words that we say that only people who are super close to me like yourself would know, which is poussoir.
Sorry for putting it out there.
I love it. It's a great word. I hope the world enjoys it.
Alexa, turn on poussoir.
Yeah. Down. I actually say that, but it doesn't work.
Oh, no?
No, Alexa can only do Alexa turn on living room, Alexa change lights to blue, but you can't, like, if you make up a word like poussoir, it doesn't register. It's like, I'm sorry, living room is not responding.
Yeah. Well, I know Robert, you used to do a YouTube series with him also.
That's right. Muse Me. So we did 2 seasons of that, and basically what it is, for those who've never seen it, it is a show where we go behind the scenes, like, fully into what Robert and I do to... I am stoned now. What Robert and I do to create our art. Woo! Okay.
I need to roll another one up.
What Robert and I do to create our art. So basically it starts with him giving me the concept, then you see him style the shoot, then you see him do the makeup on me for the shoot, then you see him actually photograph it, and then each episode ends with the final high fashion photography.
Wait, well, you're drinking a medicated beverage.
I know, but I'm being slow on all of it.
And you're smoking a joint. I just want to make sure what your combo is, because some people might want to know. They're like, damn, I want to get as high as Laganja right now.
You know, I'm just naturally high, and that's why I'm taking it easy and didn't get an infused joint, because, you know, normally I would have been like, let's dab, let's take bong rips, but now, you know, slow and steady wins the race.
Listen,
for me,
I got a rig here if you want to dab. I remember you used to love dabbing so much. One of the segments we had on Misters and Marys was "What's in the drawer?"
But is that really how it went?
I don't know.
I lost something. No? Oh, okay.
No, you're good.
What's in that drawer? No, that's not the right name.
Mystery
box.
Mystery something. Anyways, basically I had a drawer full of old ass dabs, and you would just go in there.
Crazy. It was like all of your rejects.
It was hit or miss. There were some good ones in there.
There were some good ones, but mostly
bad
not
ones.
Things that you wanted, and you were like, oh, this will be my free, giveaway. And I didn't care. I was down for it, down for the cause.
Yeah, but you've been super active on
Grab
YouTube.
or dab? No.
No, I think it was mystery.
mystery drawer.
It's been so long.
I can't believe not really, friend. That's what I'm saying. See, my memory. It's not the best.
It's been so long.
It's not the best.
I'm here with Laganja Esatranja. You already know. We don't need no more introduction.
Yeah.
I know you're active on YouTube now. You be doing the vlogs.
Yeah.
Get into my world, girl.
Yeah. No, definitely active on YouTube. So Muse Me, what we were just talking about, is available on my YouTube. But so is my new, well, it's not even new. I've been doing it now for a year, called A Day in the Life of Vlog. And it just shows you a day in my life. I know, not the most creative concept out there, but my life, I think, is pretty interesting. I'm always traveling and meeting new people and doing different types of jobs, whether that's choreography or being a drag queen or doing modeling or learning scripts or being an influencer. So it varies a lot. And I think a lot of times with artists, you know, they do one thing, right? They're a musician. So you see them make music, they're in the studio, they go on the stage, they perform it, and that's it. And that's like super interesting. Trust me, I watch all of them. Like the Katy Perry documentary. Did you watch this?
No.
Taylor Swift's.
No. I think I was that on Netflix?
Yeah.
I think I saw Taylor Swift's.
Billie Eilish's.
No.
Oh. You don't watch any of them?
I'm not like a big content
Documentary?
consumer.
Oh. That's right. I think I did know this about you.
Yeah.
I love TV. I love movies. Documentaries happens to be one of my favorite genres.
TVs or movies, if you could only pick one.
It's too hard, but I would say probably TV. Because
Yeah.
TV nowadays is just like a longer movie, and I love that.
What are you watching? What's on your...
So I consume at a very high rate.
Okay.
So I just finished a bunch of things that I really liked. But
Like what?
okay, so I loved now it's the memory game. Shit, here we go. Fuck. Alaskan Daily with Hilary Swank, about her being a news reporter in Alaska and reporting on the indigenous people being killed at a higher rate than everyone else and no one caring about them. That's really deep and good. Your Honor, which was with Bryan Cranston, and he plays, well, season 1 and season 2 are very different, but basically he's a judge and something horrible happens to his son. That's season 1. And then I love reality stuff too. So I just finished Love is Blind.
Okay.
Do you know the show on Netflix?
I don't know it, but I've...
Basically, they put reality people into these pods, and they have to talk to each other through a wall. They can't see each other, and in order for them to see each other, they have to get proposed to one another.
What?
And then once they're proposed, they like go on a honeymoon, and then on the honeymoon, they go back to real life and meet their family, and then 4 days later, they have to go to the altar and say yes or no. So it's crazy. Like the girls get the wedding dresses.
So
the guys
invested into the relationship if they don't even know it's gonna happen.
It's 4 weeks, I think, and they have to get married.
So they just meet each other on like mental, like
That's
just
right.
interest.
Love is
no
blind.
looks.
Love is blind.
Do they throw in like? Are they all attractive people because it's TV?
Of course, duh. I mean,
I was gonna say, do they throw in any like?
there's some people that like may not be your judge, but you can tell they're attractive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
there's
saying.
no,
Everyone is.
Yeah, but the personalities are so different. Anyways, it's so good. It just finished. They had a live reunion on Netflix. It didn't go as planned, which was sad. It wasn't really live, but it was so good.
Oh.
I loved it. But my new show right now that I'm starting is actually a 2 years old. But my girlfriend, just Kristen, she came over last night. One of my dear friends who helped start my career and literally create Laganja LLC, my company.
She's actually one that we reached out to book you the first time on my show back in 2014.
Yep. That's crazy.
Damn. We've almost known each other for a decade. That's crazy.
Yep.
What?
That's crazy.
I've seen you grow so much.
Thank you.
I've seen you transition.
I know. Yeah.
Literally.
Literally, figuratively, but we've seen each other, go through a lot.
Yeah.
That's what makes it a special bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been chilling with Kristen and you just got into what show?
Oh, right. I was telling a story.
No, you're good.
It's called Trust, and it's about the Gettys. Like Getty Oil, Getty Images.
I think that's older, right?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
I think my wife was watching that one.
Donald Sutherland. He's
Yeah.
like the lead Getty, and it's good.
Yeah.
I just started it last night. I'm 1 episode in, but I'll be done in 2 days.
What?
Yeah.
What's... I got a question because
Okay.
I mean it's a creative, and as a creative I always wonder, like, when you choreograph to songs, like,
Yeah.
do you like just let the music, or do you listen to the words? Is it like, how do you interpret that to your routine? What's like the process?
Yeah, I think it depends on the project, right? So, like you were saying, like, do you do it to the words? And I would say, like, when doing musical theater, absolutely. Like, the words are definitely a huge guiding light, if you will. But, like, the choreography that I used to do, that I grew up in high school and college doing, which is more contemporary, a lot of that music doesn't have words. And so it is. It's you know, movement through music and a response to that, and I was a flower
awesome. swaying in the wind.
I literally saw like the little water pellets from the morning dew on your shoulder just now. It was crazy. But yeah, so I think, like I said, it just depends. But I definitely think it is something like a gift that I was given that I feel like is very special, and I'm very grateful for it. And that's why I try to like hone in on it as much as possible.
Do you have a favorite dance move?
Not the dip.
No. Like your go-to.
Not my signature move that everyone knows me for. It hurts me.
I can't believe you jumped off a fucking ladder. I seen you jump off like a second floor.
That one was crazy.
Crowd.
In Puerto Rico.
Was it?
Yes.
You jumped off like the second floor onto the first floor and into the... Yeah.
Don't do that at home, friend.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know. Being iconic, I guess.
Yeah, you killed it. How were your knees after that?
Yeah, it's getting rough. I mean, come on. I've been doing it for a decade. So, you know, it's a process. Lots of CBD, THC rubs, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, topicals?
On my knees, for sure.
Yeah. I can't imagine. I barely started running and my knees are killing me.
Barely started running, says the person that just ran, what, 26 miles?
Yeah,
You're crazy. Barely started running.
Well,
what?
So I hate running. I'm not a runner. I never ran, and then I just decided to do the marathon, and I trained for
decided to do
2.5 months, not like fucking 10 years.
Well, still, it
And my
impressed
knees-
me. It made
Thank
me
you,
like,
thank
damn.
you. Listen, I am.
And you did it all while live streaming and getting high. Like, what?
Yeah, smoking weed.
Crazy, dude. That's crazy.
It was exciting, dude. Shout out to all the aliens too who were there along the way to get me high and pass me the joints and blunts and dab
Aliens.
rigs.
I love it.
Yeah. The aliens. The aliens.
The aliens.
Well, you're familiar. They know you. They're out here.
They're out here. They're out
They
here.
vibing.
They're out there.
If you could have dinner with 3 people dead or alive, who would they be?
Well, first off, what kind of dinner? Do I get to pick? Like, because it depends. Like, if it's like some fancy schmancy diner, I'm gonna pick different people than if it's like we're going to Popeyes, which is my favorite place to eat. Like, you know.
Okay.
Do you see what
So
I'm saying?
that's
like,
a different list.
Set the scene.
Okay. Popeyes. Who are you
Oh.
bringing? Which 3 people are you bringing to eat what you got? Popeyes. Get some spicy chicken sandwiches.
And like, these are famous people or just like
3 people dead or alive that you just want to fucking...
Okay, so Daya Betty,
Okay.
who's from season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She and I got really close on Work the World last year, and she's just super cool and loves to eat junk food too, and doesn't like care. And,
right.
I mean, I don't want to put her on blast like that, but she doesn't care. And like, yeah, we would eat junk food together all the time on the tour bus, so super fun. So Daya Betty. Then I'm gonna do Missy Elliott, of course.
Okay.
She was gonna be at either table, FYI. Yeah.
Okay.
She's like my number one, but I was just
I
thinking.
think she's performing out here in like yeah, Yamava or some shit at the casino.
Are you sure?
100%.
What?
100%.
What is it, like her show?
Missy Elliott, it said it. Is it an impersonator? No, it was a real
But
one.
it's her own like solo show.
I had no idea.
I just
saw
don't
it.
think that could be right. I would know about this. Maybe it's like featuring, like she's gonna do a couple songs.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll look at it later.
Okay. So yeah, so Daya Betty, Missy Elliott, and then I wanted to pick someone dead. So I was doing drag queen, famous person, dead person. So I think dead person would be Popeyes. They're like, cool. Well, you gotta think about it.
I like that it's a scene. Like everyone else just like gives me 3 people. I like how you have different people for different
Well,
locations.
I'm stoned, so I'm like really thinking about it.
Popeye,
And it's
I'm
like,
not-
you know, the vibe, like it's just so different. Because I have so many like, you know, LA friends that are like, let's go to fancy dinner. And you're like, okay, right.
Yeah.
Tickets for Missy like Yamaha Theater World Class Event. Wait, what? What is Yamaha? Where is that?
It's the casino out here.
May 9th.
It's the casino out here in like on the IE.
Only $200. That is hateful. She's an icon.
It's at a casino.
And in San Miguel, where's that? Is that far?
Yeah, it's like no, it's like the Inland Empire, like out by like San Bernardino.
May 9th. Oh, my phone is over there. I have to find out what I'm doing. Wait, I will be here. I want to go. Do you want to go? I'm going.
Yeah, I think that's my wife's birthday.
Oh, well, then you're not going. But
Maybe
I'm
she
going to
wants
go.
to see Missy.
Okay, see. Okay, third person. So we're at Popeyes. It's Diabetes, who's cool as fuck.
We're so high.
I am. I thought that was
I love it.
Okay.
I
And
love
then
our
it's Missy
conversations.
Elliott, and she's like chilling with us too. And then I wanted a dead person. Who's a fun dead person?
That's so funny.
Who's a fun dead person? At first I was thinking Marilyn Monroe, but then I was like, I don't think she'd vibe with the two of us. With the three of us. I'm like, I'm good at math. Can't even count to 3. Let's see. Okay, I got it. Elvis.
Ooh.
Elvis liked fried chicken. He was down. He was down with the unhealthy food, A. B, I feel like he's the king of pop, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he would have some great wisdom, like, especially since I am trying to move more into music now.
Is he the king of pop or is that Michael Jackson?
Oh, that's Michael Jackson.
Is the king of rock and roll?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is he the king? He's just the king, right? I don't know if he's
The king. He's just the king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're the queen.
Yeah, so I think that, like, that, doesn't that trio sound right?
That sounds like an interesting dinner.
Would it be
Popeyes.
fun and we're chilling and
Yeah. Missy,
Diabetes and Elvis.
and Elvis.
Yeah.
You guys gonna come out with the whole choreographed song and routine too?
No, I don't know about I don't think Dia wants to do the dancing. Dia will do the rock and roll. Yeah, I could see it. It would be so fierce.
Damn, that's hilarious. Do we have to ask like who would be if it's at like a fast food restaurant? You going to like a steakhouse?
Okay, Marilyn Monroe.
Okay. Missy.
Missy, right?
Okay.
And then who's someone like super artistic, like a painter who had a very interesting life?
A painter.
Yeah, like maybe like I don't know enough about painters. I
Well,
just
like
know
a Picasso or a Monet or a Rembrandt.
But which one of those was like super?
Salvador Dali.
There. That would be fierce. Okay, Salvador Dali, Missy Elliott, and Marilyn Monroe. Hell yeah, that sounds lit.
She said, "It's." I love how it's Missy on both of them.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Because if you were like one person, I would just be her. No explanation needed. She's my dream.
Missy's your
My end all be all. She's tattooed right here.
what?
That's the Missy Elliott Adidas crown.
That's
Yeah.
dedication.
I'm just, she's always been the one who like inspired me to be who I am. Yeah, totally. My biggest inspiration in life. I love her.
Yeah. When was the first time you heard Missy? Do you remember?
Well, my sister, who is 9 years older than me, also queer, amazing taste in music, if I do say so myself. Like, she grew me up on the right music at a very young age. So, Missy's, I always think of Super Duper Fly, which I think is, wait, is that its own album or Under Construction? I think Under Construction is more recent. So, I don't know. I was probably like 12 when I started listening to her. Maybe even younger. Yeah.
You're like, I can't stand the rain.
Hey, against my window. I'm not gonna try to sing right now. I'm definitely too stoned to try to sing, but yes. Shout out to Missy. I love her.
What would you tell Lil J if you could give Lil J a little
Not
advice?
giving me the RuPaul question on the finale.
Is that really?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, Little J in Dallas, Texas.
that's just a question I ask everybody.
Is it?
Yeah, like what would you tell? Because I know we all, if we could go back to like our 15-year-old self, be like, yo,
I would say save your money.
that's so great.
Invest in multiple streams of revenue. Because again, I think as an artist, I've always just thought about me and my career, and then that's why I'm trying to have the bong and have the makeup and things that can, sit on a shelf and make me money where I'm not having to fall on my back.
Gets
to do
that
it.
residual income.
Yeah. So
Do
multiple
you get any
avenues.
residual income from the RuPaul's?
No.
No? That tagline that you say that they use in the opening of every fucking episode.
They don't anymore.
They did?
They don't anymore.
Oh.
This was, I think, the first season, Under Untucked, right? Where they're like, I feel very
Yeah.
attacked. Yeah, they took it out.
Oh, it's not there anymore.
No.
This is the first season I didn't watch Untucked.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I just watched the regular
Yeah.
show. I was like,
Yeah. It was a good season. I really enjoyed this season. I'm so happy Sasha won. She
Yeah.
killed it. She fucking killed it. And also providing representation, which I think is amazing. So awesome as a trans woman. The second winner, because Kylie Sonique won her season.
She did.
I think there's also someone from international. So I think we've had 3 now. Trans winners. So it's just awesome to see that diversity represented. And, you know, the drag community is so much of what it is today because of drag. The drag community is so much of what it is today because of trans performers. So, yeah, I'm just thrilled for Sasha. I think she really deserved it.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoiler alert.
Well, that's fine. It's,
the kids get mad.
It's already out there. It's already out there. I knew it was going to be, spoiler alert, like Anitra and Sasha
Anitra was good.
Walk that
Anitra
fucking
was good.
duck.
She did walk that fucking duck.
What? Can you walk the fucking duck?
Not really. I can do my version of it, which is like a imitated version of it.
Yeah.
But it's not.
just, is it like, it's just a squat, lift the legs, right?
So sort of. It is definitely a squat, but it's like a kick out. Like that's the part that's very hard for me. I think when I do it, my energy's always going back, 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 and it's actually supposed to be like out. Out.
So it's like,
on the upbeat and out. So it's just
it's hard. I tried that shit. I think everyone tried to fucking walk the duck.
Yeah. No, Anitra is very talented, amazing at what she does, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, the trans community is it's getting a lot of publicity now. I know that whole Bud Light thing happened.
That was intense, you know. That was an intense one for me. I gotta admit.
With
Dylan Mulvaney.
Yeah.
So Dylan Mulvaney is a very famous trans TikToker. She started Days of Girlhood from her very first day when she started her transition to where she is now, which is a little past a year. And yeah, I mean, she's an incredible representation of the trans community. Does she represent everyone? No. Is there a lot for her to learn? Of course. I can say the same things about myself. But overall, I really love her. And recently, Bud Light sent her a can of Bud Light for her 365th day, and it had a picture of her on it. And she was definitely partnered with them. You know, she posted on Instagrams, I think, a couple times, and on TikTok for sure. And basically, there was a huge backlash because, you know, I believe that a lot of Bud Light drinkers are probably Republican and not open to the idea that gender is on a gradient or a scale. And so, you know, it kind of, I think, backfired a little bit on the company. They lost a lot of money. But what I love to see from both them, and I just saw this recently with Honey Brigitte, which is a lingerie, and I may be saying that wrong. It's a lingerie company. They just featured a non-binary performer, Jake Dupree, who's a beautiful burlesque entertainer. And anyways, their company received a lot of backlash because this person definitely presents in a more, you know, traditional male binary look, if you will, even though they identify as non-binary. So a lot of people, you know, had an issue with that. And again, just like Bud Light, and this is not true because I think Bud Light did apologize, but I don't know. I don't follow it that closely, but what I do know is what I saw of all of that online and what I could kind of take away from that was like, and I told this to Dylan, I was like, you know, I'm so glad I'm not that famous. Like, I don't think I'm ready for that. Like, Kid Rock was literally like shooting a BB gun at Bud Light.
Yeah, stack the table.
And like, I had a family, you know, extended family member of mine like that post. And so it kind of really hit home for me because I realized, like, you know, as much publicity as we're getting and as much acceptance that we're getting in the art world and in bubbles like New York and LA, overall, it's still something that I would say is definitely not mainstream, is definitely not fully accepted. So moments like that where people are shooting up the product, like, again, I get it, like, it's like sort of like take a joke, and I hear that point of view too, but also like, no, with as much gun violence as we have going on right now, I think using that as a I'm angry or I'm a joke thing is just not right. So yeah, it's intense. Lots of legislation passing, lots of attacks on drag just itself, the art form.
Yeah, the drag read times, or what is it? There's those programs that are where the drag queens are doing public reads at the library. They're trying to cancel those.
They're trying to really use a lot of these laws targeted towards drag queens, but are actually for trans people, like, so that basically if a trans person was to go into the, you know, their proper restroom as they identify, they can get arrested, you know. So it's just, that's like basic safety. Like, you know, imagine me walking like this into a men's restroom. It's not a safe place. So
yeah.
Anyways,
but, I mean, you look like a woman.
Well,
I mean,
thank
you
you.
are a woman.
Thank you.
Like if I saw you, I'd be like, "That's a woman."
Yeah.
But I know there's some.
Shout out to my HRT.
There are some people that I think are using that term. Like we heard all the stories of the predators out there that say they identify as a female and they're going to the female bathroom, and
Sure.
so it's just like I understand like how people are fearful, and
Absolutely.
people with kids always
There's a
are.
lot of education that basically needs to happen. Do you
yes,
know what I
that's
mean?
the thing
Because at
is-
the end of the day,
yes.
someone dressing up as a man to be a predator on a woman is very different than someone who is living their life authentically trans. And again, like I said, I think it's amazing that we're in the public light and things are being talked about. And I always say things have to get worse before they get better. So right now we're in the get worse phase. But I do believe in humanity. I really do. On RuPaul's Drag Race, I said some crazy line like, we're all just animals and really evil, mean people at the end of the day. And, I'm proud to say that I don't believe that. I don't really believe that anymore. Like, I do believe in good people and humankind. And I just think, like I said, it comes from a place of education. And people just need to be around it more and need to understand where it's coming from, and that no one's attacking anyone or doing anything wrong. We're all just trying to live our best lives and express ourselves authentically.
Yeah. I mean, there's bad people in every community. There's
That's right.
the extremists everywhere. If you're an extreme, whatever side, extreme, whatever it is, there's always. So
Yeah.
I think education is a key, and just people understanding. Just like with cannabis, everyone who was smoking cannabis were all
Druggies
bad,
and going to prison.
and
Yeah.
we were, during the reefer madness, they were raping women, and if you
Right.
smoked weed, and then we're lazy, we have no drive, we're just all druggies and shit. It's a gateway, and we've done a lot to change that, and
Destigmatize it, yeah.
big part of that was the community in San Francisco
Absolutely.
that helped push the legislation for legalizing cannabis. And I don't think a lot of people understand that, and I always like to bring that up, is that we had, was it Harvey Milk, who was the politician making it, and Dennis Perone, who was up there helping and writing and helping SB 420 for the medical purposes of cannabis consumption, which evolved to where we're at right now.
Absolutely.
Which is basically more than half the country is either medical or adult use. And
Hallelujah.
we out here smoking everywhere.
And everywhere. I was about to say, everywhere soon will be green. That's what you say if I turn the room green.
You turn the room green. You still talking to any of the season 6 queens? You still...
Of course, I just shot Pit Stop recently with Bianca Del Rio, and that was super fun. It was the first time we'd been on camera since our show.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, excuse me.
You drinking that seltzer?
I was about to say this guava. Anyways, so that was really fun to see her. I just got to see Adore in Seattle. She was performing, which I'd never seen her perform her rock concert live, so that was incredible, super cool. I saw Gia Gunn just recently at her YouTube premiere party, which she was showcasing her FFS, which is facial feminization surgery. And so that was super fun. So yeah, I mean, I keep in touch with most of the girls from the season, but we're all so busy, so it's hard to like really see each other.
They getting high with you?
We
don't have
of
to be
those
specific.
people I just said, Gia, yeah,
Yeah, I've met Gia a couple times.
yeah, she gets lit.
Yeah. What's your cottonmouth cure?
I think seltzer water, honestly. I love seltzer water. Usually not medicated, but I love like
Okay.
Topo Chico. That's my
Okay,
favorite.
okay.
But it doesn't really help with the cotton mouth. So you kind of need something juicy.
Yeah.
Like some gum or
Candy, fruit.
yeah. Oh, a hard candy is always fun.
Ooh, I'm sure hard candy. Well, we got candies if you need
I know,
any.
they told me.
Yeah, we got munchies and shit.
Full craft service over here.
What's your go-to munchie?
Chips and salsa,
Love it.
Reese's,
Cups or pieces?
cups,
Hell yeah. Regular, just a classic.
Oreo birthday cake.
What's your karaoke song?
Wait, I still wasn't done with the munchies.
Oh, shit.
And one more.
She's going through the whole menu.
Takis.
Takis?
Okay, I hit it all. All right,
you
we can
got
move
it.
on. We can move on.
Karaoke song?
Work It by Missy Elliott.
What?
Yeah.
Work it, work it.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Is your
chicken
feminine
wing
why?
yeah. It's your freaking yeah.
If you got a big, let me search it and find out how hard I gotta work it.
It's your chicken nugget fried yet?
What chicken nugget fried yet? No, it's
your chicken
Do you really
nuggets-
want to know what it is?
Yeah.
It's is your pussy really that wet reversed?
Is your pussy really that?
Is your feminicifying yet?
Is that really what it is?
Yeah. Look, I'm getting head shakes from the audio. I mean, from the studio audience.
Is that real or are you
My head shake is in like amazement. Oh,
like? Oh, that's what it is.
Okay, no, I really think it is. Is your feminicifying yet? Is your pussy really that wet?
Dang.
You know, she's. You know, they say.
Kentron, did you know that?
No.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Trying to think how the music goes.
How what?
How the music of the beat goes.
Missy Elliott's "Work It."
Yeah, I forgot how it goes.
Oh, I'm not a beatboxer. I can't beatbox it. I wish I could, but it's.
I don't remember either.
Like, do 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 something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, yeah. It's that melody.
My bad.
No, I love it.
Yeah, that's what it is. You got it. You know what it is. You know you can play that. Don't be scared.
Yeah, it's the wrong beat though. It's not the right type of drums for that song.
Timbaland's.
Do you turn it up? You I'm sure when you're on stage doing karaoke, you kill it though.
I'll be honest. The only way I do karaoke is if I had a little liquid courage. That's A. And by a little, I mean a lot, because I'm really not one to do that. But yeah, I just did it recently, so that's why I'm like,
Let's
okay,
go.
I do it.
What if you could have a superpower? What would it be?
To fly.
What? Shh. Is
Hell
it
yeah.
two hands? Is it one hand? Is it just?
I want to be beautiful, like more like that, you know? I don't know, like graceful gliding and just like gorgeousness.
Are you chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate,
Yeah, sweet or spicy?
spicy.
Past or the future?
Well, I live in the future, but I'd love to go to the past.
What? Hot or cold?
Hot.
What? Pool or ocean?
Actually, you know, hot or cold is a hard question.
Why?
Because like it's like, do you want to go on a hot or cold vacation? Hot.
Hot
Do
all
you
the
want to be
time.
hot in bed? No.
I don't want to be cold in bed.
I do.
When I'm cold, it hurts.
No, I like it. I like it freezing and then lots of blankets.
So you want to be cold, like going to sleep shivering?
I just want to be snuggled up nice and warm and but very cold when I get out of the bed. Yeah, it's like I get out and I'm like, whoa, I gotta get my robe on. Yeah.
You play video games?
You know, no. I'll play them with friends and I enjoy them, but I do not own a thing at my house and play video games now. I just did that VR. Was that right?
Yeah, the headset.
Virtual reality. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. It was a crazy game.
What game was it?
I don't know. Maybe you'd know it. It's like there are things flying at you like blocks and you have to like
Hit them
hit them.
at the music.
Yes.
Beat Saber.
That's it.
Ding 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 ding.
That was fun.
How?
But
you
I
went
was also
easy?
embarrassed because I'd never played before. Yes, they put it on easy
So
for me,
you're just
thank
like-
God, because I saw them do hard and it was like, that's not real.
Yeah.
Like, that's not real. How are they
crazy.
doing it? And they really are. It's crazy.
It's weird. It's just like getting that motion.
I know, but I'm a dancer, so you would think I'd be good at it. But it was like duck, and you know, because then things are flying at you, and like it was fun.
You know what I like to do on VR?
What?
Google Earth.
Oh, I bet that is pretty.
I just travel the world, and I'm VR, and then you can go on the street, and you look around, and you can see the street, and you just walk through it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and you can like go up like you're a drone, and then like look at the whole city. Like, I want to go there, and then you zoom in and go there. It's not really a game. It's just like
It's just cool.
fucking around on Google
Yeah,
Earth.
it sounds cool. I want to try.
What's your favorite smell?
Smell?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a hard one too. Definitely gardenia. What?
Like, it's hard. Definitely gardenia.
Well, that one is for sure. What other smells do I love? Well, I guess
That's a
we'll
good
go with
one.
gardenia.
That's a
Yeah,
good one.
gardenia.
What about your
Oh,
favorite food?
lemon verbena.
Oh my god.
So good. Oh, I have a facialist that puts lemon verbena in the warm towels that they put all over your face, you know, before they start and after, and it just smells like heaven.
How is that going?
What?
The whole
The facial stuff?
yeah.
Yeah, so I am undergoing electrolysis, basically. So that's why I'm also mentioning, I'm getting now why you asked that. I'm like, well, how does that happen? But yes, the facials. Then I started thinking the sexual facials, and then I got I'm high. I got high. I was confused.
We're chilling.
But yeah, so I've been undergoing electrolysis, which is where they take a needle and they go into each individual hair follicle, zap it, and then pull it out.
So it never grows again.
So that it never grows again. And it's just really, it's really
sounds
painful.
like it'll save a lot of time for people who shave too, though.
Well, it does, and for people just like normal cis women that have little couple not ingrowns, like but little problem areas.
Yeah.
Like everyone does it, but I'm undergoing hours upon hours of time because I have a full beard or did. So anyways, yes, I have been getting like a lot of facials in between with my dear friend Nina, who I call the facial fairy. That's literally her name. And she, uses like all this light and radio waves and all different types of things to heal my face after this like extremely traumatic procedure that I've been undergoing. So it's going well. It's not fun. It's tough. There are definitely moments because I go for like 5 hours at a time because I'm crazy. So there are definitely moments where I've just thought like I'm gonna quit and give up, but I really see it working. So no, it's worth it for me. It is worth it for me.
I feel like we could just talk for hours and hours and hours of just like anything. Like we're barely just talking about a bunch of subjects, not really going into them, but.
Yeah, I mean, I'm high. I'm like, okay, whatever. Ask me whatever. I'm gonna answer whatever.
I still remember, like, we've had many shows. I've had you on a couple of my shows. We did that 420 special. I did like a pilot episode with you and like this porn star Jenna Sativa.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember that.
I do remember.
But she was like I think a lesbian art performer, and you were talking about drag queen, and then this conversation came up, and I was trying to remember about like, you know what I'm talking about?
No. But
Something
I'm
about,
loving the playback.
It was like, so we were talking about different like lesbians and like how there's certain lesbians that never been with a dude, lesbians that have been with the dude.
Okay.
And they were talking about like
Gay stars or gold stars.
Yeah, it was like golden pussy or like diamond pussy or whatever. And then you came up with something like I'm a platinum pussy or some shit.
Probably, yeah.
Because you were like, I'm a drag queen, we're extra. But I forgot what it was. There was something about like no penetration, or there was penetration.
No, I think it's like if you came out of your mom's vagina or you were cut out of a C-section. So it's like you've literally never touched a vagina. But that's in the gay men community. So then she was telling her side of the story.
Wait, so that's really
lesbians
like
said.
like a power, like if you've never touched a vagina, like a C-section, like I wasn't even in a vagina and I've never seen a vagina. That's like the ultimate gay.
Yeah, exactly.
No way.
It's a platinum star.
That's a platinum star.
I don't know if it's called platinum. I think I made that up.
Okay, so that's
I think it's called a gold star.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like I never even came out of vagina. Like that's
I didn't either.
So you were.
I was C-section baby.
So you never seen it? Oh well.
No, I've seen, but it's more like with modeling with my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so crazy how they classify that shit.
Yeah.
Whew. I was like, wait, what was that full conversation? Because we shot a pilot. I don't even know where that episode is. I don't even know where I can find it. But
Really?
yeah, I think I have it
remember
somewhere.
that. It was nice.
It might be like in my YouTube archives.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like a whole. You remember that
I
concept?
totally remember
had?
the
It was,
set, the little coffee table, everything.
Yeah, it was a whole like infinity. It was crazy. It was
cool.
Yeah. Listen.
Listen, Linda, listen.
I got something on the table
What?
that we need to make happen right now. Connect 4.
Hell yeah.
When was the last time you played?
With you?
Who won?
Me.
Yeah,
I did.
I remember.
Okay.
Did you really win, or I let you win?
I'm pretty sure you said I won, and you were gagged because I got you 2 ways.
What?
You don't remember?
Well,
You were like, damn, you got me good, but maybe you did let me win. I don't know.
Well,
Don't let me
listen.
win tonight.
listen.
Don't let me win
We're
tonight.
about to make it happen right now.
Okay, what do we need to do?
Huh?
What do we need to do? We
I'm
gotta
gonna-
move this shit.
No, you're good. I'm gonna get a table right here to come into the scene.
Oh, really? We're gonna fly in a table?
Yeah. It's gonna go right here. Now, this is your bag. This is a heavy bag. You got a
Heavyweight
heavy
champ.
bag.
Heavyweight champ.
We're gonna set this up right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this ready. I'm not gonna let you win. I can't say I'm undefeated anymore because
Cause why?
I don't know how it happened, dude. But I
You
lost on the show
On this one?
against my last guest.
I hope it happens again.
And then I went over to her house and I beat her 47 times in a row.
Stop.
Swear, she hasn't beat me since. And I told her. Now she thinks I let her win. But listen, I'm undefeated. I'm Hasbro recognized. All right?
Oh, okay. Wow, Hasbro, huh?
Hasbro, can you see that?
Who? Them?
You,
Us? Me?
you. We're going to be on
Yeah.
the same side. We're
Oh,
good?
okay. What color? I'm yellow.
All right, you're yellow. You want to go first? Ladies first.
Uh-huh.
You want me to go? I'll go first.
don't know.
You want to rock, paper, scissors for it?
Yeah. That feels more fair.
All right. Okay. 1, 2, shoot.
1, 2, and then you pick the thing you're
1,
gonna
2,
do.
and then, yeah, ready?
Okay.
1, 2, shoot.
Ah, okay, you go first.
All right. I gave you a chance.
Ah! Already embarrassing yourself, friend.
All right,
It's
let's
very
go.
strategic here, how to play this game.
Let's go, dude. Is it?
I think so.
Good move. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. Your nails look nice.
Thanks.
Uh-oh. What's happening here?
It's getting good.
Intense.
It's getting good. Okay, I see. I feel like you're lining them up here. I feel like you can't. That's 3. Okay. This
Uh-oh.
feels like where you want me to go. But I feel like that's a no because then you're blocking me. So I'm going to just keep. Fuck, dude. Okay, I'm going to go there.
All right, then I will go here and throw you off because I'm gonna do that. Uh-oh.
It's getting severe.
Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? We got strats going on, dude. Anyone listen to the podcast?
It's Connect 4.
Yeah, you gotta get 4 in a row. Anyone listening to
Shut up.
Good block. Good block. Good block.
Oh, it's getting so hard. Okay.
You can watch this on YouTube. It will be up on YouTube. The VOD won't happen, but shout out to everyone on Twitch. Hey, Twitch, also, when this game's over, if you guys got any questions, comments, anything you want us to ask, put them in the chat right now. We'll get to that after I win.
Stop. Stop. I'm really focused here. Okay, hold on.
How you feeling, Ken? How you feeling?
Feeling good. I was hearing a sound from my phone. I'm like, I think a video is playing on here, and it is.
Oh, that's a good move right there. What you just did. Damn, it's been on the whole time? Damn. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
This is super intense right now. Oh, she goes for the block. Oh, it's another block. Dun, dun, Get it.
Take it back down.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's super intense. I can feel the competition. I can feel it, dude. There's gonna be an epic battle coming for years after this. Shout out to everyone watching. If you're listening and driving, just understand. Look, there's a whole lot of gang shit going on right now. And she went to a spot where she could possibly win if I don't see it, but I see it, so I'm gonna block it. I should start making up spots for this. So the whole bottom row's taken. I got the middle. And I think I just got the game.
Okay.
Let's go!
There was
You
a
didn't see
sneak
it either?
attack!
No one saw it? Only me. That's why I'm the best there is.
It
the
was
best
a
there
sneak
was,
attack!
And the best there ever will be.
Wow.
The highest host. I told you. You told me to not let you win.
But I was about to say, at least I went good.
You were. There was a couple moments where I got a little nervous, but we're good. I was also setting up, other places.
Oh yeah, other places, other real estate.
Yeah, other real.
It was a tight game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Laganja, Esatranja. I learned a lot.
Thanks for having me, friends. It was a lot of fun.
LaganjaEsatranja.com.
That's right. Laganja Esatranja on every platform except for TikTok, where I'm the only Laganja Esatranja.
The only Laganja
Because
Esatranja.
someone took me.
Killing it on TikTok.
I wouldn't say that, but
What's
I'm doing all right.
What's your favorite platform?
My bad.
Like social media platform. Like
I
what do you
know.
like? TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
Definitely Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I think I like my YouTube. I mean, they're all a lot of work. Let's be honest. They're a lot of work.
Yeah, there are a lot of work.
But I think Instagram. Yeah, I'm a visual person, so I like the whole, picture vibe of it all. TikTok is fun for me as a user. I like to watch that stuff, but to actually create myself, I think Instagram.
Instagram. I mean, that's the go-to. Everyone always asks what your Instagram is anyways. It's like no one Googles or website. It's just like, what's your Instagram?
Well, don't tell me that. I just spent a lot of money on redoing my website.
That's all right. I
believe
got a
in
great
it.
website too, but that's also like, it makes you more legit when
That's
you got a
right.
website. People are like,
Period.
damn, you got a website? You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
They're asking in chat, what's your favorite way to get stoned?
A joint.
A joint?
Yeah.
Flower or dabs?
Nowadays, flower.
Oh. What else do we got in the Twitch chat? That was from Anthony, by the way. Anthony asked those questions. We got all your socials on the Twitch, dude. The Instagram, Laganja Esatranja, LaganjaEsatranja.com. I don't know if the Patreon is still around, but the TikTok, the only Laganja Esatranja.
That's right. My Patreon is no longer a thing, but thank you.
What advice would you give to a future queen, an aspiring queen, someone who is ready to...
Yeah. I would say to work on your personality first. Anyone can be beautiful these days. A look can be bought or taught, but the light that you shine from within is, what really makes you a superstar. As cheesy as that may sound, it's the truth. So work on your personality. Be a good person.
Real life. Be a good person.
Be a good person.
That's everyone in the world should just make that happen.
Right?
It's just crazy what's going on. Yeah. Especially with, did you hear some guy went to the wrong house
Yep.
to pick up his siblings? He just got shot. Like, what? What is this?
I don't even think that was how it was set up, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, it's horrible. Racial. It's all racial tension still. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're in such a bubble here. We're so blessed in that way. But so much of the world is screwed on in an interesting way.
Yeah, it's...
To put it very lightly.
I mean, you've been to other countries. We've traveled. You've
Yeah.
seen places. It's just like everyone's culture is so different.
That's right.
And it's just...
That's why I think traveling makes you a better person, because you realize, oh, right, there's different realities. There's different worlds here.
Yeah. And then you understand like how some people are living and
Right.
what you got. And you're like,
Exactly.
let me be grateful for
Yeah.
my running water.
Amen. Seriously.
Shit. Listen, I feel like we could just keep talking, but
We did it? Did we do the official podcast?
the Getting Highway show. Look, back to our Versace Espresso glider recliners. You remember these?
Ooh, no.
These were like the first recliners I had when we did the show back on the set. Like
Really?
2013, 14. Yeah, I pulled them out. This table too.
We couldn't even remember the, titles of the games we played week after week. So, yeah, no, I don't remember.
Versace Espresso.
Versace Espresso.
Listen, thank you so much again. Let's shout out to
Hell
everyone
yeah.
who watched this live on Twitch, anyone on YouTube, and everyone listening on the podcast, wherever podcasts are found. That's Apple, Amazon, Google, Spotify, whatever podcast platform, dude. We're out there. The podcast out here with Adam Ill. I appreciate you. Thank you so much
Love
again
you,
for
friend.
coming.
Forever and
Enjoy all
always.
the week. Shout out to Apothecary.
Yes, thank you, Apothecary.
Making sure we stay lit. Of course, Kentron in the corner, tickling them ebonies and ivories.
Hey.
Yay! Adrian, Eric, of course, thank you guys. Shout out to the whole Apothecary. Also, Crown OG, it's one of my favorite OGs out there. Don't sleep on it.
Hey.
I appreciate all you guys. Ken, you already know. Until next time, bye!
Bye.